Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey Voro viewers, welcome back to our channel where we dive into the world of finance and markets. Today, I'm going to break down a crucial story about the Dow Jones rising, but with major support levels under threat. So, after 3 sessions of correction in U.S. equities, the Dow Jones is making a comeback, trying to bounce back from that risk-off pre-FOMC environment where there were expectations for rate cuts fueling optimism across markets. The Nasdaq even managed 12 consecutive sessions higher, while the Dow itself was pushing toward new all-time highs. However, things have shifted now. Investors are becoming less optimistic regarding FOMC policy, despite having positive GDP data largely disregarded in favor of decreased pricing of future rate cuts and a labor market that remains far from fragile. Jerome Powell even mentioned that the labor market will be more at the center picture during his Rhode Island speech on Tuesday, which means positive data would push out rate cuts further. And with the core PCE release proving inflation hikes are more temporary rather than a long-run change, reassuring the Fed, investors' confidence is growing. So, now the question is whether this Dow's latest bounce can hold, or if major support levels are next in line to be tested. The answer comes from the current session being mixed, but giving further momentum to consumer defensive and durable sectors. And on the Dow Jones daily chart, you see a 2% correction to the lows of 45,840 has been met with some encouraging dip buying. But here's where things get interesting. 45,800 holds the rising wedge pattern into play, typically bearish due to contracting bullish momentum. A break lower could be attracting some reversal. And on the Dow Jones 4-hour chart, you can see the rejection wick from Tuesday trading getting met with some follow-up profit-taking, taking the action back into that rising wedge. Now, Voro viewers, for bulls, they'll have to at least surpass 46,500 to relaunch a more positive price action. But for bears, watch a break below 46,000 pivot plus or minus 150 points, which would also coincide with a break of the upward trendline. These are some key levels you need to keep an eye on when trading the Dow Jones today. So, that's it for this story about the Dow Jones rising, but with major support levels under threat. Make sure to follow Elior on Twitter and X for more market news, interactions, and insights like this one at Elior Menier.